So let's first of all go to Claude Desktop, where I've got this Marketo MCP server. Whoa, that was weird. So if I go to my Claude Desktop, I've got this Marketo MCP server configured with all of these 40 different actions. So now if I go to create a chat, I can make sure that this Marketo MCP connector is enabled. So if I want to ask it, please find the lead ID for pertord@tcd.ie, it's going to search what tools it has available. It's going to ask me for permission here to search for the lead. It's going to carry out that request, and then it returns the lead ID. So this is one example of how we can use the Marketo MCP is to build a personal assistant in Claude Desktop. Another example is we can use it in OpenAI. So for example, we can build an ICP scoring agent that has access to our Marketo server with all of these actions. So if we need to pull up fields about the person in Marketo to learn more about them, we can do that using the Marketo MCP server. And then this AI agent can make a decision based on everything it can find about the person in Marketo, like what web pages they're visiting, what industry they're in, how many employees in their company, etc. It can take all that information into account and make its decision about whether this person matches your company's ICP. And just to show you another demonstration here, so I've got another very simple one where I just say you are a helpful Marketo assistant. We've got all of our MCP tool calls configured again. And then let's just say, please tell me what channels I have in Marketo. So this is just a demo here. One reason I really like OpenAI is because of this testing interface you have right here. So you can define your prompt, you can connect your MCP, you can connect web search, you can connect a knowledge base, and then you can test the prompt and the agent's response right here. Okay, so now I've gotten all my channels back from Marketo here. So this is just a very quick demo, but obviously you can build much more elegant and useful AI agents, such as an ICP scoring agent. You can build a duplicate merging agent, or you could build a lead routing agent, for example. And then the third and final example that I wanted to show you guys is building a Slack MQL triaging agent. So if a lead gets MQL'd, we can build an AI agent that we can ask questions of. So we can say, hey, at revops bot, why did this lead MQL? And then it will look up the lead's activity history in the past 7 days and return all of that information. And the way this is set up is we'll have a listener server that will pass messages between the user in Slack and an AI brain. And then the AI brain will decide whether it needs to use the MCP server to carry out actions in these downstream platforms, or whether it needs to communicate the user to gather more information or to confirm that certain actions were taken.